So I quit drinking by accident. Alcohol, I just forgot to drink. That's just really what happened. I got really serious about my career. I got really intentional. Always been very serious about my career, but I got really intentional about the type of person that I wanted to become and how I wanted to show up in this world. And when I dialed down on myself and really got serious and clear about what I wanted and what I wanted to call in and who I wanted to be and who I wanted to become, things started happening for me and doors started opening for me. And I had some amazing opportunities show up on my doorstep. And some of them triggered me very much so, a lot of them. And I really just got clear in that they were showing up for me because I was ready to receive them. And whether or not that they triggered me or whether or not I was afraid of them, I was going to move forward in them. And when that happened and I started moving forward in these types of opportunities, I really stood for myself and stood in my own power, and I forgot to drink. And even going out, everyone is having a cocktail, and it's not like I don't want a cocktail. And it's also, actually, I really don't even want a cocktail, but it's not that I am judging anybody or care about any of that stuff, because it's not coming from a place where I ever really, I definitely used alcohol as a crutch, and I definitely abused alcohol, and I used alcohol to numb myself for a significant amount of time. I never felt like I was in a position where I had to go into a program or had an issue where it was consuming my life, where I couldn't function. But I was definitely abusing it at times, and especially in my 20s and early 30s, to not deal with some of the pain that I was feeling. And I ended up in my 30s, and when your hangovers just start getting so bad, it's almost not worth the freaking drink anymore. So that was happening. And as I got sick and I was dealing with, all these things that were going in my body, alcohol triggered all of those things as well. And so I would become, I couldn't drink brown liquor because I would have allergic reaction to brown liquor. And then I could only drink vodka, and then I couldn't drink vodka anymore. I was only drinking tequila, and it was only a specific tequila and a specific Barolo red wine that I could drink. And so it just got to the point where it was these two things, and who cares at this point? So it kind of all was going in the same direction as I was getting better and I decided to really dial into healing my body. I didn't drink because of that for a couple months. And then I went on a trip to Peru, and I didn't drink because I was going to do plant medicine. And so you have a dieta. And so I just didn't drink then. And so I was going through these spurts of not having alcohol intentionally because of something I was trying to accomplish within my system or an experience with, ayahuasca. But when I came back from that, I just didn't ever drink again. And so it just got really to the point where it wasn't serving me anymore. It wasn't bringing anything to the table. And I just kind of forgot about it. And so I just accidentally quit drinking, and I haven't had a drink in over a year now. I had a sip of wine when I was in Rome and the Amalfi Coast with my friends this summer, but I just had a sip of theirs, and that was it. I gave my glass away. And so it just kind of happened. And so I feel like it just fell off for me, and a lot of other things have fallen off for me as well. And I used to smoke weed or have edibles, and I really enjoyed that. And I don't know if this is forever. I don't know if I'm never going to drink again. Or I'm never going to, have marijuana again or whatever. But I just kind of not doing it right now, and it's really serving me, and I feel great about it. And I thought I would feel very uncomfortable being in public with groups of people not drinking, but I really just don't care. it's like, I feel like everything has just kind of landed me in this place where I feel so good in my body right now that I don't want to mess that up with like adding anything in it that's going to like screw with the system, because it's taken me so long to get here and to finally feel this good in my body, which I've never felt this good. And so if alcohol is not part of the equation anymore, I guess it's not part of the equation. And like I used to miss having like a glass of tequila or, wine down from the end of the day, but like not worth it. So who knows what the future will bring, but that's kind of really just what happened. I just kind of just forgot to drink. And then here we are a year later and realize it's just not serving. So that's my story with alcohol.